Hey guys, welcome to Project Metal Music's YouTube channel with your host Ell and our good friend, co-host of the podcast, Basjan. Welcome, Basjan. Welcome, everybody. Hello.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, podcast 59. Wow, we've moved along, eh?
Yeah, yeah. It's been what? Right, in this version of the podcast, as in season 2 of the podcast, we've been going for 62 weeks altogether.
Yes.
That's
amazing.
yeah. 62 weeks we've been doing this boss. I can't believe it. 62 weeks. Just over there.
Same here.
Oh, good. What? 16 months, 14 months now? Can't believe we've been on there for 16 months. 14 months, sorry. So, yeah.
Wow.
So, bit of a grift here. If you like what you see, seriously, this does help the channel out big time because it does help the channel out to get into the almighty YouTube's algorithm. Like the stream, like the channel, subscribe, share, comment, and all that good jazz. It does help the channel out big time. As we are at 488 subscribers. Let me check here.
Yes.
Yeah, 488 subscribers with 12 away, literally 12 away from 500, and to potentially getting monetized as well. And we are, let me just check, we are just under 1,200 hours worth of watch time to get monetized. We're at 1,839 watch hours away from getting monetized, and 12 away from 12 subscribers away from being from 500. So please like, share, comment, tell your friends to basically get involved, subscribe, tell your family and friends, your pet dog, cats, goldfish, even your pet iguana, get everybody to subscribe. It does help, and that's our bit grift out the way. So can we get the stream to at least 10 likes today? It like I said, it does help. So Bashan, what goodies have you brought us today?
I think we're going all over the world today with the bands I've got. So I see I've got a couple of South American bands, and yes, ask for Brazilian bands. I think it's Tony. I do have a couple of Brazilian bands. In fact, I'm starting off. I see somebody's read my Twitter X post. So yes, I've got bands from there. So let me start off with my goodies from Brazil. The first band is called Maga Cadaver. It's a hardcore crust Barulho metal band from São José dos Campos, Brazil. The first track I listened to, Imperialism is loud and in your face. Apatia is an epic song and video. The track Icon Lacas is raw and tick all the boxes. Il Kama Remoto Morte is brutal and loud as can be. The band is unique and they really kick butt. They can be found on Facebook, Maga Cadavre, Bandcamp magacadavre.com, and YouTube Maga Cadavre, and Instagram Maga Cadavre. Then I've got a band Desarmado It's a death thrash metal band from Brazil. The first track I listened to, Hello, is a crazy good song and video. Across the Land is super cool. The track Tudos More is brilliant. Blessed by Money is a powerful song about people struggling to survive. The band don't shy away from social issue and hard topics, and the band deliver. The band can be found on Instagram, The Smaldo, on X, The Smaldo Band, the band's website, thesmaldo.com, and YouTube, The Smaldo. Then I've got a band, The Risen Dread. It's a groove metal band from Dublin in Ireland. The first track I listened to, Silent Disease, is a hard-hitting song. White Knight feature Andreas Kieser is out of this world. The track The Night Hack featuring Renato Zanatu is creepy good and have an impressive video. Bury Me Kick Ass. The band is super cool and the band can be found on Facebook, The Risen Dread, X, The Risen Dread, and YouTube, The Risen Dread 3980. Then I've got the band Boudica. It's a powerful symphonic metal band from Villa Constitución, Santa Fe, Argentina. The first track I listened to, Iced Heart, is awesome. Combination between male and female vocals. The mind may take you on a symphonic metal journey. The track Another Day Under the Rain is a killer song. Chaos Fury is awesome. I do like the band and it can be found on Facebook, Boudica Music, Instagram Boudica Official, band's website boudicaofficial.com, and YouTube Boudica Official. Then I've got a band, Wicked Asylum. It's a heavy metal band from Milan, Lombardy, Italy. The first track I listened to, Lacerate, will knock you out of your socks. Instagi is a super cool song. The track Crystallized is freaking good. Wicked and D must be played loud to share. The band is crazy good and it can be found on Facebook, Wicked Asylum, Instagram, Wicked Asylum, X, Wicked Asylum, and YouTube, Wicked Asylum. Then I've got a band called Martin Simpson, artist Martin Simpson, a melodic metal artist from the USA. The first track I listened to, Never Surrender, is an epic song. Dragon Defeated is brilliant. The track War Within is a timeless song. Glory to the King, play it loud to the max. Martin delivers on every song. Martin can be found on Destroyer of Death Facebook, YouTube Frontiers Music, and Martin Simpson. Then I've got a band called Sky Empire. It's a British progressive metal band featuring Jeff Scotto Soto. The track I listened to, Waver, is awesome. The Emissary is smoking hot. The track Dark Tower is a powerful song. The Sorcerer's Apprentice, the band is amazing. The band can be found on Facebook, Sky Emperor Music, on X, Sky Empire Music, Instagram, Sky Emperor Official, and YouTube, Sky Emperor Music. And for those who know Jeff Scotto Soto, he's a brilliant artist. I really do like him, so check out Sky Empire. Then I've got Neil Morse. He's an American progressive rock multi-instrumentalist from Nashville. The first track I listened to, Like a Wall, is crazy good. Heaven is in charge of Hell is epic. The track Dreamers Overture takes you on a journey and is 7 minutes long. A Million Miles Away is awesome. Neil can be found on Instagram, Neil Morse Official, X Neil Morse, and YouTube Neil Morse. And then, what have I got? Behind Your Fear is a German gothic metal band. The first track I listened to, New Ways, is out of this world. The Mask is crazy good. Winter Sun is simply amazing. The track Hollow will blow you away. The band is crazy good and they can be found on Facebook Behind Your Fear, Instagram Behind Your Fear, and YouTube Behind Your Fear. Sail Driver is a melodic rock project by Michael Sweet, Strapper, Boston, and Alexander Del Vincio, The Edge of Paradise, John, and the first track I listened to, Rise Again, is a masterpiece. Can't wait for more releases from this project. Michael can be found on Instagram, Michael Sweet Striper, Facebook, Michael L. Sweet, and YouTube Frontier Music SRC. And then a band called Iconic. It's a new hard rock featuring Michael Sweet and guitars and Joel Hoekstra plus Mario Mento. The track I listened to, Nowhere to Run, is legendary. Fast as You Can is a brilliant song. All I need play it to the max. It's a fantastic song, All I Need. Ready for Your Love is amazing. The band is simply amazing and can be found on Iconic Records and YouTube Frontier Music SRL. And for me, another artist, Michael Sweet and Joel Hoekstra coming back as indie artists. For me, that's brilliant. Just shows you, if you look around, what you can find. And to my gigs for this week, I've got a few gigs lined up. Left for Dead Tour, pitching the Amos and Ryan Z. It's 26 October, San Antonio, Texas. Fitzgerald. 27 Baytown, Texas. DJ's Irish Tavern. 28 Ocean Springs, the Duke Joint. 28 Lafayette, LA, Atmosphere. 1 November, Shaveport, LA, the Lake Street Bar. And the 2nd November, Hilton City, Texas, Hilton Theater. The 3rd, Abilene, Texas, Fat Boys Bar. 4th of November, Lubbock's The Garden. 5th, Lubbock's Hooters Pub. 8th November, Longview, Texas, Rock and Roll. 9th, Texas, Arkansas, and that's Arkansas. The Wild here, the 10th, West Plains, Missouri. 11th, St. Joseph, Missouri, Cafe Acoustic. Then Machine Killer North American Tour of Static X and Seven Dust, October the 22nd, Chesterfield, Missouri. 23rd, Kansas City, Missouri. 24th, Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma. 25th, Denver, Colorado. 27th, Albuquerque, New Mexico. 28th, El Paso, Texas. And the 30th, Phoenix, Arizona. Then 31st, Anaheim, California. November the 1st, LA, California. Cardiff Live 6, Hawks, Sydney Fate, Yakida, Danger Prone, Fuel Rock Club, Cardiff, 1st of March 2024. Then Stalverus, Stay Persistent Tour 2023. 27th of October, Prague, Czech Republic. Spelin, Parisi, Czech Republic. 29 Milan, Italy. The 30th Bologna, Italy. 31st Vicenza, Italy. November the 1st Prešov, Slovakia. November the 3rd Chomarton, Czech Republic. New Market, Germany. The 5th Vienna, Austria. The 9th Bratislava, Slovakia. The 10th Zilna, Slovakia. The 11th Leeuwarden, Netherlands. Opus Buzzard Bash 2024. Living Wreckage, Sepsis, Eye of Athena. Then we've got Wolfbin, Stuffer Steel Tour 2023. 24th of November, the Patriot Kremlin. 25th, the Paris Adlersfield. 26th, Brickmakers Norwich. 26th, Rescue Rooms Nottingham. 29 Bannerman's Bar Edinburgh. The 30th November, the Cluny Newcastle. The 1st of December, Esquire Bedford. The 3rd Asylum Birmingham. And let me see if I've got the 5th of December, Gregstones Sheffield. And 6th December, Joiners Southampton. 7th December, Waterloo Blackpool. The 8th of December, the Walter Rats London. And Stone Dead, 24th of August 2023. And bands that will be there: KK Priest, Atliki Joe, Doro, Eclipse, Bonafide, Sick New World. And that's going to be awesome at that gig. And Saturday, 27th of April 2024, System Down, Bad Omens, Baby Metal, Ginger Black, Hell Bride, Spirit Box, Sub Girls, Suburban Twice, and they will all be in that gig over there on Saturday, the 27th of April 2024. So, Baby Metal, Ginger, Black Veil Bride, Spirit Box, Subgirls, and Suburban Twice. So, that's one hell of a gig to be there. And then I've got 5th of November, Nosferatu, Incubus, Succubus at the Boston Music Room in London. 11 November, Silk Spinster, Parallel States, Infinite Larry at O'Reilly's. Fallen Fields, December the 8th at Springbank Tavern in Hull. And Howlett in Chatterton, 15 December, the Imperial in Farley. And then we've got Resolve France Headline Tour, 19th October. That's gone, the 19th. No, 19th is still coming. Orleans, 21st Angers, 27 Lyon, 28 Paris, 29 Lille. And south of Salem plus She Must Burn, first day 26 October London, 27 Tunbridge Wells, Sunday the 29 Bristol, 30th Glasgow, Tuesday the 31st Newcastle, November the 1st Milton Keynes, and first day the 2nd of November Manchester, Friday the 3rd Wolverhampton, and the 4th Saturday Inverness. And what else have I got? Oh, I've got another one for Suburban Twice, the 1st of October, Murphy's Sports Hall, Gould. 8th of November, Weekend Derby. 7th December, Docks Academy, Grimsby. 16th, the Christmas Bash, Summer Centre, Nottingham. And that's my gigs for this week. Hope everybody have something to go to.
Yeah. If you missed any of that, I'm sure that Bashan would tell you if you go over to his ex Twitter account, ex Twitter page. If you go to the top of the screen and click on the pinned comment, you will see our Twitter pages. So if you missed any of the gigs or the bands that you want to check out, I'm sure Bashan will say, "Oh yeah, this particular band's going to be playing on this particular date," and he will tell you. He will tell you. So yeah, go to the pin comments there, and you'll see myself and Bashan's Twitter pages there. Right. My little segment. So, what's coming up on the channel? I've got a couple of bands there coming up for the series. Top 3 songs of, and they are what's coming up tomorrow is let me see. Oh God, where is it? Right. Tomorrow will be the right. Right. This one is Absolute Darkness, and the album Failure of State. And then we got where is it? And Act of Sin, Casting the Second Stone. Those are the two from my end, from my top 3 choices of songs, top 3 songs. Now, Bashan will be doing a recording for tomorrow for the top 3 songs, and they will be released on Wednesday. So stay tuned for that. Then what's coming up interview-wise this morning, and if you've been following the radio show, I played a couple of songs from a Maltese band called Mosrot, and I managed to basically message I messaged the band Mosrot on Thursday, asking about doing an interview, and the message made back this morning about doing an interview on the 27th of October. Usually we do it at 9 p.m. I normally usually do them at 9 p.m. UK time, but because of the time difference, we're doing it an hour earlier at 8 p.m. UK time. So stay tuned for that. Then a week later, on the November the 4th, at 9 p.m. UK time, I'm going to be interviewing the American band Divine Mortar. So stay tuned for that. And I'm hoping to get somebody else on for an interview, because this particular band is about to or have released some new material, a new album. So I'm hoping to get them on to actually talk about it. I've spoken to the guy before, is the main guy of this particular band. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Right, that's what's coming up on the channel for the what's coming on the radio show. Project Mail Across the Pond every Thursday at 6 p.m. UK time for 6 hours over on Digital Revolution Radio. The show starts at 6 p.m. UK time. That's 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time of the US, 7 p.m. South African time. And my head hurts when I try and work out the time for Australia and New Zealand and far east. Because there's like about 3 to 4 different time zones from over that way. I know New Zealand. I think New Zealand's 12 hours ahead. Eastern Australia, I think it's 10 hours ahead, and Western Australia is 8 hours ahead. So yeah, it's confusing as hell trying to work out the times. So right. First things first, album of the week, the albums of the week. The first band is a band called Belmort. That's BELLEMORTE. I'm going to be playing their album, Crime of Passion.
Oh, yes.
And then, that's a good album. Really damn good album. That. Really good album, that. And then we've got the second album of the week will be the self-titled album of Thought Crime. So yeah, and oh god, yeah, that's gonna be good. Those are gonna be good. Yeah, what's on for the rest of the show? Obviously, there won't be any interviews this week. We couldn't do any for the weekend because I needed some time off because the back end of September was absolutely mental for me for doing live streams and interviews because I think I did within space of 2 weeks. I think I did 10 live streams. So in space of 2 weeks, and it was brutal for me mentally. It was literally brutal for me. So what's on for the what's on the show for this week? We've got Refresh Core. We've got NECA. We've got Nero Argento. Then we've got Nesting the Void. Don't worry. I'm looking at my second monitor here, so I can actually see the thing there. Then we've got Nestio Reversible. Never Kenziard. Let me see. We've got New Angel. Then we've got Sonic X. Yeah. Then we got let me see, Nick Mentoan. Hope I pronounced that right. Then we've got Nick Temple Bullist. Hope I pronounced that right. And then Non-Servium. One called Non. Then we got Nones. Yeah, and those, and hopefully I should be able to put a few more bands in the show this week. And so, yeah. Now, that is, now, earlier today, our good friend Claudio of the band Awakened Demons. Now, a band messaged me earlier today, basically called Simpress. Now, the person who got in contact with me basically said, "Oh, Claudio from Awaken Demons basically recommended you to do some stuff." I was like, "Oh yeah, brilliant, brilliant." So I'm going to so either myself or Basjan will do a review of their album. What's it called again? Um, For the Time Part 1. So now, when they sent me the message and the message back, do it. Now I checked the band out. Now I've literally checked the band out, and on there over on YouTube. And when I saw some of the videos, I was like, "Damn, these guys are good," and I mean, probably good. So if you want to check them out over on YouTube, the band called Synthres. That's SYMPHRESS. And I will put the link to the YouTube channel in the chat there, so you can go check them out for yourself. So don't take my word for it. Literally, don't take my. Go check them for yourself and see what you think. The links in the chat for you. Now, yeah, I'm really looking forward to hearing the album in full. So, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I might get an interview with them. So,
awesome.
Yeah, and I will put their Facebook page link in the chat as well. So, yeah, I'm doing like a lot of stuff on there. So, and there is hopefully where is it? Come on, post, paste. Ah, you bummer. That hasn't pasted over for some reason. Right. Bear with us. So, yeah. Now, that's what's coming up on. That's what's happening with like with the channel and everything. And what's coming up on there. Now, for me, over the last week or so, I was trawling through. Instagram the other day. Yeah, the other week, should say. Now, something cropped up on to my Instagram feed, and I was like, okay. I was like, what's this? Then I realised what the video, and I completely forgot about it. This. Now, I don't know. I know there's quite a few Twisted Sister there fans here in on the channel and everything. Now, this video, this like Instagram short came up. Like I said, came up on my Instagram feed. Now I completely forgot about this, and it was Twisted Sister singing "We're Not Gonna Take It." I was like, okay, classic song, which is like which it is a classic song, and now I remember this. I remember this seeing this back in 2014, I think, 2013, 2014.
Yeah, somewhere
and it
around
was
there.
Twisted Sister with mariachi band. And I was like, I come, I was like, what the hell? I was like, I completely forgot about this. I literally
Mm,
completely forgot about this. And I was like thinking, at least Twisted Sister has a sense of humour. Literally, as in
yes.
having a sense of humour. To actually not only to poke fun at themselves, but have a bit of fun themselves. A
Mm-hmm.
bit of fun with a bit of fun, and actually have a bit of fun with the mariachi band.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh my god, what the hell? What the hell? So I'll put the link to the video in the thing so you can watch it. And if you watch the whole video, you'll see them all laughing, all having fun. Dave Schneider and the band literally dancing around in a sombrero. And you see them like you know what I mean. It's like really funny. It's good. It's I was laughing my head off when I was watching it. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, yeah. So
Yeah, I can
yeah,
imagine
yeah. Right.
these guys with the white hats on and stuff with D Steiner and the guys. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Now, earlier on today, before the
Mm-hmm.
stream started, apparently, because of because of the drummer, the classic lineup drummer, uh, died in 2000. I think it was 2016. I think of a heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
Twisted Sister brought up, basically split.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently in 2024, Twisted Sister's going to get back together with, I think it said, Mike Portnoy, the drummer from Dream Theater, is going to get back
Wow.
together again uh, for a couple of shows next year. So yeah,
Hmm. Might be
so
definitely worthwhile.
yeah, I think there's only about what 3, 4 shows they're going to be doing with
Mm-hmm.
Mike Portnoy. With Mike Portnoy, I believe it's Mike Portnoy. Now, if you know who Mike Portnoy is, he's absolutely an amazing drummer. Especially
Yes.
if you saw the over on I think it's Loudwire. I think
Mm-hmm.
where he did the Hello Kitty drum challenge.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever want, type in Mike Port into YouTube, Mike Portnoy and Hello Kitty. You'll see well, put it this way, it's fucking funny, and I mean properly funny. The Mike Portnoy Hello Kitty drum kit thing. It is drum skit. It is hilarious. So yeah, go check them out. Go check the videos out. Yeah, so yeah. Now with Twisted Sister, it's sort of like I want to discuss sort of like rock bands or music in general in like doing in their movies.
Mm-hmm.
Now with sort of like my with like Twisted Sister, and we're not going to take it in particular. Now, what made me really like this particular film I'm going to mention is Ready Player One. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
Mm-hmm.
It's about this guy creating this massive immersive sort of like virtual reality computer game called the Oasis, and it's about this kid who basically lives like pretty much he's in like the short end of the crop stick of the shit stick, and he sort of like he's trying to escape the life that he was dealt with. His parents died. He's living with his aunt. He's totally broke. He's living in a trailer park essentially, and he's trying to escape it. And so he dives into this virtual world called the Oasis, and he finds out a plot he finds out that so the creator dies of the thing, and he says, and it states that he states in the video, says, if you find all three of these keys, you get and you solve the puzzles, you will get full control of the Oasis with all controlling stake in the Oasis. So he sort of like tries to get all these keys, gets these keys, and he also finds out that this other company is trying to find the keys, and he finds a plot that he was going to like. Anyway, if you haven't seen it, it's been here for 5 years. If you haven't seen it, but anyway, Twisted. What made that film for me to love that film, I should say, is the soundtrack, and in particularly Twisted Sister's "We're Not Going to Take It." In one of the final parts of the film is when basically this guy, this particular company, is actually in the Oasis on the. Funny enough, one of your favourite games there, Basjan, called Planet Doom.
Yes.
Where, yeah, and he stands there, on the precipice, saying, "Oh, yeah, we need your help. We need an army. We need basically a kick-ass army to try and stop this company from taking over the Oasis." So he's there with these three mates, tumbleweeds, fucking running across the street, so to speak, and nothing, and basically nothing. So all of a sudden, he sort of like turns around and like saying, "Oh shit, what's this?" Is trying to work out a way into this big dome of like impenetrable fortress type thing. And then all he heard was this rumble, right? And he turns around and says, pretty much all the people who actually plays the game Oasis, it's basically a massive army, and I mean a proper full-on army. And that scene there was fucking epic, because he plays on this fucking old boombox, holds over above his head and plays "We're Not Going to Take It." And he got pretty much every single cultural reference from, like, basically from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You got Overwatch, you got Spawn, you got fucking, you know what I mean? You got pretty much every single reference from the last 40 years in one fucking scene.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And he's and everybody, even got the fucking DeLorean in there. You got fucking Mecha Godzilla. You got fucking, you know what I mean? You got you name it. You'd be fucking saying, oh, and that's what fucking and that couple that with Twisted Sisters. We're not going to take it. It's fucking absolutely amazing. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes.
It's fucking yeah. So plus like I said, it's like if you got a good soundtrack on a movie, the fucking soundtrack sells you the fucking movie. If you know what I mean. It's like
Yes.
it's like also I'm subscribed to a reaction channel called Rob Squad Reactions, and they do like a lot of like reactions to music videos. Now
Yes.
they've done like over the last couple of years, they've done quite a few reaction videos to like different bands, going from like the Beatles through to all the way through to like Metallica and Metallica, Guns N' Roses, and people like that. Anyway, there's one video that just released about 9 days ago. Do you know the film Convoy with Chris Christopherson?
Yes.
He's a truck driver, and he tries
Yes.
to he basically pisses off the local sheriff, which is played by Ernest Borgnine. If you know who Ernest Borgnine is, he played the mechanic in Airwolf. He's been in like the Dirty Dozen. He's a fucking big actor. He was in I believe he was in Escape from New York as well.
Could
Anyway, he
be.
was yeah, and he the soundtrack, the main song is called Convoy by a guy called C.W. McCall. Now, if you know the song, you'll say it's sort of like tongue in cheek type of song, if you know what I mean. And it's like now that song. Oh, why is that come up? Anyway, I sort of like it. It really that song really made me like that film Convoy,
Oh, yes.
because it sort of like tells the story in I think it's about 3 minutes long, 4 minutes long, and that's how I got to know the film, because of the song. It got me to liking the film with Chris Christopherson as Chrysler's Burt Young in there. From if you know who Burt Young is, he played the brother-in-law to Rocky. You know what I mean? It's like then you got so yeah, it literally made me like I'm going back years, 2 years before I was born. Now my mother was living down south for a while, the south of the country, and she used to go to the cinema quite a bit. Now there was one film that she went to see called Kelly's Heroes.
Oh, yes. I saw that.
Now she was saying, yeah, I'm going back years ago now, about what 1991, something like that, and she was saying, "Oh yeah, Kelly's Heroes. I used to. I went to see. I went. Yeah." She says, "I went to see. I went to the cinema to actually see that film." And when I saw the when I heard the soundtrack, the song, the end scene, the soundtrack, the main song from there. We used to play it. We bought single, and we used to play it quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And now, if you know who, if you ever saw the film Kelly's Heroes, you'll know what song. I know some people literally say, it's a bag of shit. You think, oh yeah, this fucking this band is a bag of shit. But
Mm-hmm.
if you actually sit down and actually listen to the song, you're thinking it's pretty cool. It's a cool
It's a
song
good
if you look
song.
at it. If you actually pay attention to the song, and the song
Mm-hmm.
is "Burning Bridges"
Bridges, yes.
by Mike Curb Congregation,
Yes.
and it's like fucking absolute. It's a good song, and it fits. Not only because the Kelly Sue's came out in 1970, 71, something like that,
It's
and
1970.
you're
Mm-hmm.
thinking even back in the because if you know the film, Kelly Sue's has
Mm-hmm.
yeah. If you look at the even if you have a look at the even back in the 1940 in the Second World War, where
Mm-hmm.
there was even like pacifists, Christians being pacifists going. 19, I knew it was around about that time, 1970, 71, something around about that time.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, uh, what it was a good film because I've always liked Donald Sutherland in the
Oh,
film.
yes.
He plays the tank commander, the tank captain,
Yes.
and basically he sort of like a pacifist type of thing, and it was like sort of like a
Mm-hmm.
pacifist sort of like song type of thing,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like don't burn your bridges, don't do this, don't do that, if you that type of thing, and yeah, it it was a good song for the time period because at the time it was like the Vietnam War was fucking raging.
Yes. Oh, yes. Clint Eastwood was in there. Telly Savalas, Don Rickles, and great uh, uh, actors in that movie. And Burning Bridges was fantastic. That song
So
got
yeah,
played all over. Mhm.
yeah. So what? Right, right. What, passion? Before we are going to like refresh the straight, refresh my and so my question is to you: what is your favorite movie because of the soundtrack?
Hmm. Interesting. I've got quite a few of them because of the soundtrack. I actually enjoyed a lot of the war movies and stuff like that. Uh, 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 it's good soundtrack like Sing the Bismarck and stuff like that. But for me, I think ultimately uh, uh, Pink Floyd, The Wall was definitely my one because every song in that movie is fantastic. And yes, but I think there's a lot of good movies and stuff like that out now. But yeah, good music for sure. Mm. Are you back?
Sorry about that. I had to refresh. Yeah, I've had to refresh the my thing because it was like messed up again.
Mm-hmm.
Bloody technology.
Mm-hmm.
God, I hate technology at times. Yeah, yeah, it was. Yeah, that Kelly Heroes, brilliant
Oh
film.
yes,
Now you got
brilliant.
like you said there, it's got Clint Eastwood, Donald Sutherland, Telly
Mm-hmm.
Savalas, Don Rickles. You got I don't know if you ever seen the original Blues Brothers movie. Do you know Do you know when the Blues Brothers played that Bob's
Yes.
Country Bunker, where they play Rawhide? The owner
Yeah.
is actually in Kelly's Heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played cowboy. Uh, then you got um, I don't know if you ever watched the Rockford Files.
Oh
Do you know
yeah.
the guy who played? Do you know the guy who played? I think it's Little Joe. He was actually in the Rockford Files as well,
He
and
was, and
he even had Telly
mm-hmm.
Savalas' brother in there, George Savalas. Do you know when
Yes.
when do you know when you see him like he says we go and see the guy
Mm-hmm.
who's the artillery guy, and he says, "Oh yeah,
Yes.
can you do it this time and this time and this time?" And he's
Mm-hmm.
in the next scene he's like doing an artillery like drop on the crossroads. He says,
Yes.
and the guy wakes up and he says, "Fire!" That's George Savalas. Telly
Yes.
Savalas' brother.
Yes.
And there's quite a few other sort of like I wouldn't say totally famous people, but like well-known people who such cropped up in the 1970s and 80s. Um, yeah, TV shows and other films. So
Definitely. And for me, talking about uh, sort of movies that had all kinds of stars in them, and also from the 70s, a movie called The Dirty Dozen.
yeah,
It,
I loved that film.
and believe it or not, it actually had somebody called Trini Lopez, a singer in it, and it's just a fantastic movie. Also, Telly Savalas was in there, uh, Charles Bronson, Lee Marvin, John Cassavetes, Ernest Bonningham, a lot of uh, famous actors in that movie. And yes,
Yeah, another film I really
mhm,
love is a John Borman film. The director John Borman, who did Deliverance.
yes,
He did a film called Excalibur. It's about
oh yeah,
it's about King Arthur and the legend of King Arthur and
oh, yeah.
the legendary sword Excalibur.
Yes.
Now, when I saw that film years ago, and I was like thinking, oh, it's got an all-star cast in it.
Mhm.
Now you're thinking when you see when you actually see the film, you see there's Helen Mirren, there's Liam Neeson,
Mhm.
there's Sir Patrick Stewart, there's
Yes.
Shelley Lungai, there's fucking Nigel Terry, there's you thinking, there's Gabriel Byrne. And you're
Mm.
thinking, oh my god, who's who of of these big name actors?
Oh,
Because
yes.
you're thinking when you see the credits at the end, you see
Mhm.
uh, Liam Neeson. I didn't know he was. You don't recognise Liam Neeson because he's so
Mhm.
young in that, and he's just like thinking, "Oh my God, Liam Neeson, a young." I think that was one of his breakout roles, Liam Neeson in
Oh,
that,
yes.
and
Wow.
he got yeah. I don't know if you ever saw the TV show Keeping Up Appearances with
Yes.
Hyacinth.
Yes, I did.
The husband of Hyacinth is actually in that film, Clive Swift. He played
Wow.
uh, Arthur's adopted dad.
Oh,
Because
yes.
when Nico Williams, who plays Merlin, took Arthur
Mhm.
from Igraine, he actually
Mhm.
entrusted Arthur to Clive Swift's character.
Mhm.
So he's like thinking, yeah, Clive Swift. So he's thinking, oh my god,
Wow.
he's just like you think, like I said, you got like yeah, like Nico Williams, who starred with Sean Connery and
Mhm.
oh god, what's her name? I can't think. She Robin and Marion.
Oh, yes.
This is like years after, because years after when Robin and Maid Marion were older.
Yes.
Um, the film, he played Little John. I think it's Nico Williams played Little John. I think in
Mhm.
the film. I think it was. Oh God, I can't remember her name. I can see her. Catherine Hepburn. Yeah, Catherine Hepburn.
Oh,
I think it
yes.
was I think it was Catherine Hepburn who played Marion. Yeah, it was. It's been a while since I've seen that. Since I've seen that movie. Yeah,
Same, yeah.
It's like you thinking when these like movies, you could like kick-ass soundtracks and stuff like you think when you do a little bit of research into doing like researching some of the actors and you're thinking, oh, this guy here played with this guy here, and he's just like it's like with Telly Savalas with like not only with uh, like being Kelly's Heroes, he was also in Dirty
Mhm.
Dozen as well.
Yes.
Same with Nicole Williams doing like
Yes.
playing Merlin in Excalibur. Also being
Yes.
Little John in Robin and Marion with Sean Connery. You got
Oh, yeah.
uh, you got everybody knows Clint Eastwood. You got Helen Mirren being in
Mhm.
Excalibur, also been doing like other stuff as well, like Red and Red 2,
Yes.
and other
Yes.
films.
Mhm.
You got Liam Neeson, a very young Liam Neeson, in Excalibur, and being in like a lot of films like Taken, 1, 2, and 3. You know what I mean? And it's just like
Oh, yes.
then you got like Sir Patrick Stewart, who's a big now. I've seen Sir Patrick Stewart in a lot of stuff with like especially Shakespearean stuff, but he's also been in like Coronation Street, been in oh god, I seen a clip of Coronation Street when he was in with playing a firefighter in Coronation Street back in the 60s. Then he also went on to play Captain Jean-Luc Picard in Star Trek Next Generation and Professor X in the X-Men.
Yes.
And then I've seen him in a film with Christopher Lambert. Oh god, I can't think of the title. The title was he played a psycho. He played a psycho like drugs baron in the film.
Yes.
It was just like unbelievable. It's the versatile of that guy is actually unbelievable. Like going playing like shit, yeah. Now he just brought a book out, Sir Patrick Stewart. And he's basically he was on like a promotional tour over in America, and I saw this little article about him, and he's this guy this I can't remember who it was, but anyway, this fan of his bought the book and went to see him to do like sort of like went to like talk about his talk about only about the book, but his little sort of like one man show type of thing at this convention, and this person wanted to get to go up to him and sign the book. He did go up to him and just spoke him for a couple of minutes. And they said that unfortunately I couldn't get the book signed because I heard that from the one of the guys from the convention said that his hands is riddled with arthritis. He's riddled with arthritis in his hands, and he couldn't hold the pen for long to sign the books. Books. So he's got his 70s. No, he's in his 80s now. He's in his 80s now. Sir Patrick Stewart. And speaking of Patrick Stewart, he is from a town in Yorkshire called Halifax. And as on the rare occasion when I do watch TV, I've seen him advertising Yorkshire a brand of tea called Yorkshire Tea, and he's there. The advert is was in this office, and one of the people is retiring or moving on to a new job. I can't remember exactly which one. Anyway, he says, Patrick would like to say a few words. Patrick is just a guy who's wanting to say a few words. So you don't see him because you see all you see him is back of his head in a chair. So he's been turning to Patrick Stewart, just wanting a cup of tea, and he's just like the way he delivers it is absolutely amazing. It's absolutely amazing. The way he delivers his lines.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Another TV. Actually, I saw this on YouTube when I was watching a couple of videos. Samuel L. Jackson, the OG himself, advertising bread, i.e. Warburton's bread. You've got to watch it. Type in Warburtons, WARBURTON, Samuel L. Jackson. I don't know if it's like geolocked or what in South Africa. Watch it. You've got to watch the 2-minute advert of him literally being a total badass.
Oh, definitely watch it.
He is funny as fuck in that advert. For Warburton's toasty bread. It is. He's absolutely funny as fuck. He's just like. He's basically going on about. It's sort of like Jonathan Warburton. He's the owner of the managing director of Warburton's Bread. Basically, he's sort of like Jonathan Warburton. He got his alter ego, Jonathan Warburton, i.e. Samuel Jackson. He basically says, "Oh, what I don't fucking like is people getting up into my socials," and he just goes on a mega rant, and I mean a proper full-on rant, obviously without swearing, obviously, because he's Samuel Jackson's been known to call is to swear his head off.
Yes.
And he goes on a rampage. I wouldn't say a rampage, but he goes on a rant, full-blown rant, and he literally, like I say, you've got to watch it to actually understand what I mean about this. It's absolutely hilarious. One of the best adverts I've seen in years. It's one of the best adverts I've seen in years. Because I remember back in the day where adverts were funny, were good. So you wanted to go out and actually buy whatever product they were selling. Oh God, yeah, it is absolutely hilarious. Last video last advert that I seen, that was absolutely side-splittingly funny, where you were literally wetting yourself because of the laughter, was the Woodpecker cider advert back in the early 90s, where you see 3 duck hunters on a lake, and one of them's he's scanning the sky and everything with the guns and everything, with the well, I shouldn't really say that, bang bangs, I should say. Sorry, YouTube, if you are bang bangs. And they were saying, one of them looks up, ducks. And so the guy, where? No, duck. And these 3 ducks come in with like, do you know the dam busters?
Yes.
And they're flying in, fire at will. And they're setting off these cruise missile thingies, these rockets into these explosions all over the place. And as the ducks turn around and say, after like literally annihilate, like raining down hell on these 3 duck hunters. And as they're flying away, it says, "Hasta la vista, baby." And the guy who's standing at this lakeside bar, and he says, he's holding a pint of cider, and he said, "That makes a refreshing change."
That's awesome.
That was one of my. I don't even when I was drinking, and I never really liked cider, but that made me want to go out and actually drink cider. You know what I mean? It was. That's what makes a good advert, is when. That's what made me want to go out and actually buy stuff. Is when when a advert was actually funny to the point where it made me fucking. But yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's awesome, mate.
Yeah, another one in the Woodpecker Cider advert series was this. All you see going down this road is flattened cars, literally squashes pancakes, literally squashed. Then slowly pans out to what appears to be a giant hedgehog. I don't know if do you know what a hedgehog is? It's a bit what a hedgehog. Right, it's a small spiny animal in the UK, where I don't know if right, and there is a problem where drivers used to they used to kill and squash hedgehogs that's across the road. But it was like the roads were reversed, where this giant ass hedgehog was running over running over these cars, and literally, this hedgehog was running, literally running down this road, like squashing cars, and it's just like he's the same guy. Same guy turned around, who's actually drinking a pint of cider. He says that makes a refreshing change because the roles were reversed.
Oh yes, that's a good one.
Yeah, so yeah. He can actually watch it. He can watch all these the 3 adverts, 4 adverts on YouTube. If you go to like Woodpecker Cider adverts from the 90s and the Jonathan, the Warburton. Oh, I still watch that even now. The Samuel L. Jackson.
Man, about best. Yes, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Some good ads. It's always fun to watch.
Yeah, that Samuel Jackson one once. It's made me want to go out and because I do like Warburton bread, Warburton's bread. I do like it because I've had it before, and but yeah, I think I'm tempted to go out and buy some Warburton's bread. So same with yeah. I know there's been a lot of actors coming over to the UK to actually do adverts in the UK. You had Robert De Niro doing bread, Warburton's bread. You had Kevin Bacon doing advertising EE phones, the EE network. It's just mobile cell phone, mobile phone network. Here in the UK, you got Arnold Schwarzenegger coming over. You got quite a few big name Hollywood actors coming over to the UK to advertise, and to Japan as well.
Oh yes.
Because speaking about Samuel Jackson, when I watched that Samuel Jackson advert for Warburton's, I looked at the comments, and one of the top comments said, "Whoever in the advertisement department of Warburton's, whoever came up with the idea needs a raise ASAP." And the Warburton's the channel, the Warburton's chapter, YouTube channel, liked it and hearted it, the comment, and they that was one of the best comments I've read on that channel.
true. Definitely needs a raise.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. So, any other, I did, I'll refresh my side of the string. Any movies that you liked? Any movies that you liked when you like because of the soundtrack?
Oh yes, going right back, Paint Your Wagon and Wandering Star by Lee Marvin.
Oh, God, yeah, that is a classic. That is a classic. That is a classic.
Because I remember him singing, and for me, Lee Marvin singing, no, but he did.
Yeah, yeah. That is a classic. That is a proper full-on classic. I love
Oh,
because of that song. I love that Picnic Wagons film, especially when
oh,
especially at the end when Lee Marvel comes out of the town and
yes,
actually sings that Wandering Star.
oh yes, awesome,
That is
awesome song.
absolutely amazing. That is a brilliant, brilliant song.
It
Oh,
is,
Clint
and
Eastwood and oh God, yeah, Clint Eastwood and Margaret and Lee Marvin. Oh
mhm,
God, that is a if yes, it is a sort of like musical, but it's got like yeah, musical, but at the same time, it's a Lee Marvin, Lee Marvin.
mhm,
Yeah,
true. Uh, I enjoyed the movie, and I I really liked the singing at the end, and that's one of those songs that stick in your head like forever.
oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Another film. It's I
Mhm,
totally love, and even now it still freaks me out. It literally
mhm.
was because of one scene, and that's the film I totally love is the film Tommy, based
Oh
off
yes,
the Who's album.
yes,
Oh God, when I first saw that, first saw that movie, he had all the big names of the time in
yes,
the mid 70s, such as Eric Clapton. You got the lot of big name people in there.
yes.
Now, I was watching a stream a couple of weeks back.
Mhm.
The from a channel called the Ravens Flock. They've been
Yes.
part of one of their like videos that they do every Saturday, like near enough every Saturday, depending on their scheduling.
Mhm.
Is Los Amigos Players, where one of the
Oh yes.
hosts does like a lot of gaming. They streams a lot of games, like splits it up. Uh, and it was playing one of this particular game. I can't remember the game actually,
Mhm.
but one of the part of the game, it was near the end of the actual gameplay, where
Mhm.
the main guy was fighting uh, this final boss fight.
Oh
Now
yes.
now the character design of the final boss was reminding
Mhm.
me of two movies. One is Metropolis. I don't know if you ever saw it, and it's a damn good
Yes.
fucking film. Metropolis from 1927,
7 years.
where fake Maria, the love interest of the big week, and Wolfgang. Anyway, the robot, classic design of of a robot from 1927, made famous by Queen with Radio Gaga and fucking I Want to Break Free, because you do see clips of the film, the fucking videos from 1994. And Tommy, now this character design, now it reminded me of Tina Turner's character, the Acid Queen.
Oh, yes.
If you ever saw the movie, you know exactly what I mean. Where the Tina Turner's character, the Acid Queen, puts Tommy in the Iron Maiden, and all you see is these big fuck off in his.
Mm-hmm.
Of I'm trying not YouTube reviewer. I'm trying here not to say these certain words here. If you know the scene, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy, as the Tina Turner's character, put Tommy in a Iron Maiden, and if you know what an Iron Maiden is, not the band, the Iron Maiden, the proper actual Iron Maiden, it's got spikes on the inside.
Yes.
And you get forced in there. You get put in, and you get tortured. It's a torture device. But there's also in Tommy, there's these big syringes and gets I'm trying not to say the words here because I don't want to get deplatformed here. So and that there, it just spun round. I was just like, oh my god. When I first saw that movie, I was 9 years old. Back in, I think it was 82, 83, something like that. And it was like, oh my god. When to a 9-year-old kid seeing that for the first time, you just like thinking, oh my god, what the? It just freaked me out big time. I was just like, I was like, oh my god. I was just, Tommy, that's a damn good film, but it's freaky as hell. It is literally freaky as hell.
Yes.
So yeah, I was just like, obviously going back to the movies with brilliant soundtracks. It's like that. Tina Turner plays a blinder in that movie. In Tommy, she was literally, because I think at the time she left Ike Turner. I think.
Yes.
Or was in the process of leaving Ike Turner, and I think that was pretty much her first movie role.
It was.
So because he got in that he got again Anne Margaret, going back to like Peter Wagon. You got Oliver Reed. You got obviously Tina Turner. You got the whole you got the Who in there, like Pete Townsend, Roger Daltrey. Oh god, I can see him. Drummer and the bassist in. I tried to bring it for you. You got Eric Clapton, you got Elton John, you got Robert. He played Tommy's father. He was a World War II fighter pilot. Robert. Oh god, I can see him. Ah,
Such a
god. Yeah. Yeah.
It's
What?
such an awesome movie, Tommy.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I was like I said, it was a freaky film. If you
Mm,
get the chance to, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. Because I know there's quite a few people here that who are under the age of 30, and
mm,
yeah, go and watch Tommy. Now, yeah, it will, but bear in mind, it deals with a lot of stuff there. So be warned. Be warned. It's not for the faint-hearted because it deals with a lot of traumatic stuff in the film, especially
mm.
towards Tommy as a kid. So
Mm-hmm.
be warned. Be warned.
Yes.
Yeah,
Elton John, Oliver Reed, Rick Clapton, Keith Moon, Jack Nicholson, a whole
yeah,
bunch of Robert Powell. Fantastic.
yeah. That's in Robert Powell. Well, I just couldn't think of his name there. Robert Powell. He played Tommy's father, biological father.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, um, speaking of Jack Nicholson, another good film with him in Easy Rider. Easy Rider.
Oh, yes. Awesome film, that as well.
Yeah, really, really good film that. With um, oh god, Peter Fonda and oh god, what's his name? The other biker
Oh,
and
yes.
Seal. Peter Fonda, Jack Nicholson, and what's the
Nicholson.
other bikers?
Mm,
Oh, I can't think of his name.
can't think of his name. He's one of those well-known Hollywood actors there.
Oh, I can see
Mm,
him. He always plays a nut job. He always
yes.
plays this. Oh god, what's his name?
Dennis Hopper.
Yeah, that's it. Dennis Hopper. Dennis Hopper. Yeah, that's his name. He was good. All the three of them in Easy Rider was like, oh god, brilliant. Another, like I said, because of the Steppenwolf, Born to Be Wild.
Mm,
I,
yes.
I believe, I do believe that song Born to Be Wild had the first mention of heavy metal thunder. There was the first band to actually put the words in heavy metal thunder in the
Yes.
song. Some people believe that.
Another awesome movie. I've seen that movie so many times just because of uh, it's such a great movie, relaxing on the bike and just going out and some
Yeah,
great music and stuff. Steppenwolf, Hoyt Axton, the soundtrack. Also, Phil Spector is in the movie.
mm. Yeah, that was a good film. It was a good movie. That.
Hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, I liked Dennis Hopper because another good movie. I think he was in this one. Apocalypse Now.
Oh,
I think
yes.
it was Apocalypse Now with Marlon Brando and Martin Sheen.
That was
Um,
an awesome
and
movie. The
yeah,
Doors music in that film as well.
yeah, yeah. The good classic line from that one. The classic line from there, from Apocalypse. I think it was Apocalypse now. Was I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a good. Guys in the chat, what is your favourite movie because of the soundtrack? I know there's 3 people here in the chat in the chat there. Let us know which movie you love because of the soundtrack. Let us know. Yeah. So yeah, another great movie that I totally adored because of the soundtrack was Kong Skull Island with
yes.
with Samuel Jackson, Thomas Hiddleston, John Goodman,
Yes.
and what's his name? Riley. I can't think we said Riley, who was the old World War II pilot.
Yes. I know.
Yeah, it's that was the soundtrack to that Kong Skull Island was absolutely amazing. You got Black Sabbath, you got so many great songs from the, so many great bands from the 70s playing on that soundtrack. It was unbelievably good. It sold the movie of the time because the time period that it was set in, which was like the end of the Vietnam War. I think it was 73.
Yes.
73, 74, something like that. And it was absolutely because because Monarch, who's the organisation behind Godzilla and the research, going into trying to get funding to go and find out about Skull Island, where King Kong actually lives, and it was just like, oh, the soundtrack was absolutely amazing, absolutely amazing. With the song choices.
Oh yes, it was.
Yeah, especially when they actually do get to Skull Island and all the helicopters going into the getting breaking through the storm that surrounds Skull Island, and actually getting into the when they're actually seeing Kong for the first time, where he stands up and a classic. Going back to Apocalypse Now, the classic scene where the helicopter's going in and he's the Kong standing in front of the sun and makes him a silhouette. Classic Apocalypse Now scene.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And they're playing for Black Sabbath. Oh my god. That was a hell of a scene, that. And they're starting fucking like, and then fucking like to coin pun intended, going ape shit. Oh, that was amazing scene. That was amazing scene. That was an amazing scene. Now, and what and the song choice of Black Sabbath song choice was amazing. It was amazing when they're like going playing paranoid, going out and the helicopters going in and like Kong fucking literally picking up fucking trees and fucking swatting them at the sky and everything. That was a hell of a scene. That was a hell of a scene with the like. With the like, it was a brilliant scene. Anyway, yeah, another, yeah, I can't wait for the new Godzilla and Kong film coming out next year. Can't wait for that one. Yeah, I literally can't wait for the
Yeah.
new Godzilla film coming out next year.
Oh yes. I'm looking forward. I've seen the new Pet Cemetery. They've talked about it, so I want to see the new Pet Cemetery as
Yeah,
well. And
yeah. I've heard some good things about that new Pet Cemetery film. Yeah. So, which what new films are you looking forward to apart from like Pet Cemetery?
well, that and I'll keep checking. Hopefully, some good metal and stuff coming out from the festivals that
Yeah,
I didn't get to watch. But for me, generally, I'm open to anything that's sort of good soundtrack and a good seems like a good story. Uh, maybe some good music, who knows? But
yeah.
yeah,
Just
mhm.
carry on. I've just got to nip to the toilet, there, Passion.
Okay, no problem. And if you guys seen any good games or stuff of good soundtrack and stuff, let me know as well because I'm always up for a game now and again. Uh, if some games have good soundtrack, and let me see in the gaming world what's about. Ah, I see Transformers Earthspark is for the Transformer fans. I'm sure you're gonna like that. Tony Hawk's uh, Pro Skater 1 and 2 Deluxe Edition is out with bonus soundtrack. So, wow.
Right, I'm back.
Mhm. For the music,
That,
for the for the music fans out there and the older gamers, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 is out, plus bonus soundtrack. Now, for those who like the 80s, 90s music, I'm sure you can enjoy that. I haven't seen what music they've put on it, but Tony Hawk's uh, normally he's got great music in his games. Let me see what other games is out at the moment. Now, tell games Star Trek Infinitive. Okay, so that's out the deluxe edition. For the Star Trek is out there. There's a Star Trek one, and also Spell Forces out. For that's so far what I've seen in the gaming world. Let me check. Something else is out. Uh, uh, this I can't mention on here. We get kicked off YouTube. Uh, oh, there's a Tribe Primitive Builder is out. And Glass Wings, one of those moving games. So yeah, that's my gaming browse for this week. I'll check out next week and see what's happening in the gaming world. And
yeah.
for movies that I've seen so far, nothing new. Let me go to my other site and see if there's anything they reviewed that might be interesting in the gaming, in the movie segment. But yeah, there is a Star Trek movie out there for the Star Trekkies. I'm sure they're going to enjoy that.
What's it called? The Basjan? The Star Trek one?
Star Trek Infinitive.
Yeah. Oh, is that the game?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's for the Star Trek fans out there, because I know some Star Trek fans, whenever a new Star Trek movie is out game is out, they play it. So
yeah, I have seen that. I've seen a couple of ads about a couple of Star Trek games, and it looks interesting from what I've saw.
Oh yes, and it looks challenging for those that want a bit more from a game. So
yeah.
And the Transformers games is also out. So yeah, seems like that's what I've got for this week in the gaming. Nothing in the movie segment that's gonna sort of see that I definitely want to see. But yeah, like I said, Pet Cemetery for sure. And if there's any sort of good movie coming out, something, I'll keep it an open mind and see what's this cowboy movie. I think I'll give it this one a skip for sure. I've seen so many of the same titles and same stuff. I'm very selective when it comes to movies these days because
yeah, same here. It's like over. I used to watch a lot of films back in the day. Literally, a lot of times what I still do. But some of the new films I just can't be bothered with. I just literally cannot be bothered with at all.
yes.
Yeah, because now there's a big thing about this. Now, but I'm going back about, I think it was 2018. I saw the first Aquaman film with Jason Momoa.
Yes.
I quite liked it. The only reason why I liked it is because of Jason Momoa. Because I do like Jason Momoa. Because I've been sort of like on and off been watching some of his stuff. Because he was in the remake of Clash of the Titans back in 2010.
Yes.
And I've sort of like been following his career. And he was him and Willem Dafoe. And what's the name? The one who married Tom Cruise, the Australian actress.
Nicole Kidman.
Yeah, I like her. She was in it. Now, what really soured me towards, well, I wouldn't say soured, but what really sort of like, oh God, why? Is Amber the Turd. I won't mention her full name because I just can't stand her. Especially what's happened to what she did to Johnny Depp. And
yes. I know who you're talking about.
Amber the Turd. Literally Amber the Turd. And Aquaman 2 is supposed to be coming out. It's coming out this year. And no, I won't be watching it. Literally won't be watching it because of her. So I just cannot watch it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. No, that courtroom thing and stuff that came out there, it's a bit too much.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I stepped on the bee. Fuck off, you stupid. Fancy
Yeah.
couldn't act. She couldn't act. She cannot act for peanuts. She literally cannot act for peanuts. Yeah, so yeah, like I said at the time, just like thinking, oh yeah, it don't get us wrong. The first album I thought was decent, but after I found out, after I was just like, I never really heard of her. I never really heard of her until like Aquaman, the first Aquaman film, and I was just like, who's this type of thing, and then that's when everything started to go south for Johnny Depp, for JD, go south for him because he at the time he was like went through a bit of divorce and then going through like a court case in the UK with the Sun newspaper, and then saying that his career was completely messed up for him because of Amber the Turd.
Yes.
It's just like, yeah. So yeah, I cannot watch any film with any film or TV series or whatever she acts in. I cannot watch it now. I cannot watch anything with them. Anything with her in. Anything with her in. So yeah, fancy take. Yeah,
What
yeah, it's yeah.
what I might go and do is watch some of these old racing movies, car movies.
Yeah.
Watch some of them again and see if there's anyone I missed out there. Of course, the acting and the driving in some of these old movies were fantastic. So yes, especially like a Grand Prix movie or something like that.
Yeah, they'll probably like Bullet is a good car movie
Yes.
with Steve McQueen.
Oh yes.
Yeah, then it's Chris Hemsworth film back in the 70s. They set in the 70s with Nicky Lauda and with Graham Chapman and not Graham Chapman for Lotus Guy.
Yes. Oh yes. Go and grab some of those movies and just enjoy a good racing car movie. Just have fun.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
With all these media available, you can always sign up to one or other or find these movies on. It's either streamed or showed on one of these channels, and you can watch it. If there's nothing happening in Hollywood that don't make decent movies, or in the UK or whatever, then go and look for the older movies and have a good time.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like really some really good movies out there. If you go back, going back from like since the start of the movie industry, back in the early 20th century, there's some classic movies you can watch. going from
yes.
like I said earlier, the film Metropolis. It's a damn good
Yes,
film that.
it is.
There's then you got going in the 30s and 40s. You got like Gone with the Wind. You got Wizard of Oz. You got
Yes,
going into the 40s. You got like you got the Dam Busters. Like that's 50s, but the actual story of it, the actual based on true events. The Dam
yes,
Busters. You got like Samson Delilah. You got the Ten Commandments. You got Ben Hur.
yes,
You got the Dirty Dozen. You got the Tommy. You got going through all the through over the last 100 plus years. You got some really good movies out there. Really good
oh
movies.
yeah, like Spartacus. Uh, but what's that other one? Uh, uh, with Elizabeth Tyler,
Cleopatra.
Cleopatra. Yes, there's some really great productions out there. The full production back in the day movies, and you can't beat that because they don't do it like that anymore.
No, they can't. Financially, they can't do it no more. Because if you take a look at Metropolis back in 1927, they had a
Mm-hmm.
cast of 30,000 plus people in that
Mm-hmm.
film, and of course at the time was I believe it was one of the most expensive films ever made.
Mm-hmm.
$4 million.
Yes.
Then you got Ben Hur, You got the Ten Commandments. You got Cleopatra. You got films like that with cast of
Mm-hmm.
thousands. Today
Yes.
you can't do that. You can't today you can't financially do that now.
No, you can't. It's actually sad because the reason why I can't do it is because back in the day, the Hollywood studio bosses were the top managers right there. Now, some of these studios are owned in Japan, somewhere else, and these guys, the studio bosses are like middle management. They're not even top management in the company.
No, no. Gone are the days where MGM and Universal and other like 20th Century Fox used to produce these films, and it's just
Yes.
like I was watching the streamer the other day, and they were discussing exactly the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
where they just where gone are the days where the these film studios took pride in what they were doing,
Exactly.
took the risk, and it's just like,
Yeah.
and because they know the audience, because back in the 30s, 40s, and 50s, people wanted to like basically want have that sense of escapism
Yes.
in the movies from the daily grind. Because not if you take a look at the 19 like that 20-year period, like 30-year period, they just come out with the Great Depression of 1929, going through
Yes.
the Second World War, coming out of the Second World War, going into the 50s. You got like the Korean War, you've got the Suez Crisis, you've got the people wanted to escapism. So where does it go? The movie theatre,
Yeah.
the cinema.
Yes.
Because not only did you have like these classic films such as like Samson Delilah, Ben
Mm-hmm.
Hur, no, like Samson Delilah, Cleopatra. You got like Guys and Dolls,
Yes.
West Side Story. You got
Yes.
South Pacific. These big epic films, and where now everything is pretty much CGI.
It's true. Well, some of the Bollywood movies, you still see this large cast and stuff like that in some of their movies. It's interesting to watch them because uh, a whole bunch of people acting in the movie and uh, getting credits and stuff like that. In I like that kind of big production. It says something about a movie, and if it's done correctly, it is great to watch.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I've seen some of the Bollywood films, and well, put it this way, Bollywood actually puts Hollywood to shame
True.
in many aspects of the actual in many aspects, because basically they've got a passion for it. They've got a passion for
Mhm.
putting on these doing these movies.
Oh
I think this
yes.
is one of the reasons. I think this is one of the reasons why a lot of Western people
Mhm.
are going to not only to Bollywood, they're going to the Japanese stuff, the Japanese movies,
Yes.
the Korean movies, and because they got so sick and tired of the Western media.
True. I can believe it because if you put 6 or 7 of the same type of movies out, people are going to get fed up and they're not going to watch the same movies. They're going to look for something else.
Yeah,
And here on the main TV channel on Saturdays, I think they put the Bollywood movies. And uh, what I can hear because some of the neighbors are watching it, and for me, all these Bollywood movies got music. They've got this Indian music, so you know when a Bollywood movie is on, you hear this music and stuff like that. So you know, okay, somebody's watching it and talking about music in movies. That's what they've got in all their movies to attract the people. Got these Indian singers singing in the movies and performing.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's like some of the set routines in these movies are
Mm.
absolutely brilliant because
Yeah,
because of like I said, they've got a passion for it. They've
true.
literally got a passion for it.
Definitely, definitely. And the costumes and everything they've got for these movies are fantastic. So you can see the hard work going into designing it, and it reminds you of the old Hollywood movies where you had people
Yeah,
creating the costumes and stuff like that. A lot of people. So yes,
yeah. There's my mother there. She's been watching like a lot of Scandinavian TV shows
oh yes,
uh, because she's getting sick. And I can see, well, I've been telling her for about what over
mm-hmm.
getting on for nearly 15 years now that
Mm-hmm.
the state of the TV in the UK is absolutely shockingly bad.
Same here.
It's 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 the same stuff over and over and over again, and it's like it's it's for me it's a bit like me with music because back in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
I just cannot. I literally practically turned my back on the music that was coming out in the 90s from the US and the UK because I was so sick and tired of it. It was the same
Exactly.
stuff, same crap over and over again. And I pretty much turned to Europe for music
Yes.
because at the time, this was about what, 96, 97.
Yes.
It was just what basically what basically really turned me pretty much against like the stuff that was coming out in the UK and the US was Metallica. I know this is pretty much controversial. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Go do one. It's because of their album Lord.
Yes.
That was out of came out in '96, I believe. It was 5 years after
Yes.
the Black album. I was just like, what is this? What am I listening to?
Mm-hmm.
Because basically at the time, Metallica hadn't really put anything out for 5 years, and
Yes.
when they when they announced that they're going to be releasing a brand new album, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I was excited about it.
Mm-hmm.
And when I heard the Lord album, I was like, oh my god, what is this bullshit? Seriously, I was like thinking, what is this? And then
Mm-hmm.
when they brought out Reload back in '97, I was like, this is even worse. And that's when I said, you know what, screw this. I was just like, I got so sick and tired of this music scene. That was the music that was coming out of in the '90s from the US and the UK, because all
Mm-hmm.
I've been hearing was Spice Girls, Take That, Oasis, Blur. I was like, oh,
Yes.
fuck's sake, really? Then you had like NSYNC and Backstreet Boys and all that other. I was just like, Jesus, what the hell what's going on?
Yeah. Spice Girls. Oh boy, I remember that.
Yeah,
Not good memories at all.
yeah. I was just like, yeah. I was, I was just like, what's going on? What is going on? Anyway, I was watching the stream. I woke up. I was asleep on Saturday night. This is like in
Mm-hmm.
the early hours in the morning. Anyway, I woke
Mm-hmm.
up to go to the toilet, and I was like thinking, oh, this channel I was I normally watch. Now the host was getting on to about Nirvana,
Mm-hmm.
and he said in the title, Nirvana, are they a boy band? He says in this sub thing, come at me. You've changed my mind. Nirvana is a boy band. And I was just like thinking, oh my God, are you for real? And I was like, I was literally tempted to actually turn around and say, if you said that to a black metal band, to the faces, you seriously get seriously messed up if you said that to a black metal band.
Oh, for sure. There's certain things you just don't do.
Yeah, yeah. If you want to split hairs, if you literally want to split hairs, you can actually turn around and actually say that to about any band who's got all male, any like all male. members to the band. You technically can actually say that. You can actually turn around and say, yeah, Iron Maiden is a boy band. Yes, Metallica is a boy band. Megadeth is a boy band. You know what I mean? Like, technically, if you really want to split hairs about it. But you don't. To me, a boy band. To me, a boy band is a vocal harmony group, i.e., such as Take That, such as NSYNC, such as the Backstreet Boys, such as whoever you want to think of. To me, those types of those types of boy bands are basically corporate finger puppets.
Yes.
Because the vast majority of them are corporate made, the record label made. Because most of them are put together by the record labels. The most was it one of them? It was one of the reality shows, like Britain's Got Talent or America's Got Talent, something like that.
Yes.
Where it was like about in I think it was the UK version of Britain's Got Talent, where about 4 or 5 lads, 4 or 5 blokes, basically went in for auditions, and Sam Cowell, in his infinite wisdom, decided to say, you, get together, and it came up with like BLS or whatever it is, GLS. I think it was GLS. And they were like formed there and then, live on there and then. And I was just like, that is the fucking classic version of a fucking boy band, where it's the corporate puppet, corporate organ grinders forming these bands. I was just like, fuck off.
Exactly.
I was just like, go away. Any serious music fan would turn around and say, no, go away, get lost. We're not listening to this bull crap.
For sure. No, for sure.
So yeah. Now we see why I was just like, I was like when he was when this guy who was like saying, "Oh, Nirvana is a boy band, fight me" type of thing. I was just like, dude, you don't want to say that to a proper, full-on, extreme metal band. You don't want to say that in front of them because you will get fucked up.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure.
So that was luckily to me, he literally got my bare back up on that. When he's technically he's not wrong, but there's so many different things that goes behind the scenes in these rock and metal bands. The vast majority of bands now are done for what they are. When these bands form, they do for the right reasons. They do their own thing to actually, you know what I mean? But when, no, just no.
Imagine asking these guys next time we do an interview, are you guys a boy band? and
Yeah.
like Fawn and Fields.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of falling fields, there might be something coming up on the channel that you might like. Hopefully,
Yes.
fingers crossed. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I've got everything crossed here. There might be a live stream of Fallen Fields coming in December.
Oh yes, I heard a rumor. I'm all excited.
Yeah, and this might be this might be a yearly thing, especially with Falling Fields, because last year we did this channel broadcasted live the Christmas gig.
Oh yes.
You were there, Bastion, for that one.
Exciting and loved it.
Yeah, the Fallen Fields were absolutely amazing. Yeah, live. And thank you, Fallen Fields, and Matt, Neil, and Max for doing that, for allowing us to stream that live.
Oh yes. Amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's getting on, been on air for just over 2 hours 15 minutes. Like
Wow.
2 hours 17 minutes. So we start to wrap things up. Now. So, Bastion, final words.
Enjoy the gigs with the indie music, and go and support these bands. But please, like we always say, don't drink and drive. Find alternative transport or stay over at the place. But do enjoy the indie music.
Yeah. We want to see you here. We want to see you here next week and on Thursday for the radio show. Yeah, like Bastion said, don't drink and drive. Either get somebody to pick you up, get a taxi, bus, train, whatever, or even like Bastion said, stay over, get a hotel room or B&B or Airbnb or whatever. Don't drink and drive. It's a dick move. It's a proper full-on dick move. So,
Sure.
Until next time, guys, catch you all later.
Catch you later. Have fun.